And what occurs to me as I hear you speak and as I look around this audience and as I try to process all of that through that particular kind of filter is, what does it speak to in terms of culture? You use the word social network. I translate that for my own purposes as culture. Are you redefining the cultural boundaries in terms of what's going on? And we've not even yet created a language that works in terms of bridging the cultural divide yet globally or even locally. And yet there's this universe being created around us, which is that rendering all of that obsolete? Are you going to give us a cultural competence language that we're going to be able to use in, as I get on the train in the subway? What is going on? What's going to happen to whole conversation around culture and intercultural connection and communication based on everything else that's going on in this virtual environment?
John, you want to start out?
Sure. Well, let's just say that I think we actually already have that language, and one obvious place to look might be, well, my job title says Senior Technical Architect, I think, for a really good reason. I think that software architecture has begun to resemble traditional architecture as a leading art, and now that software is mediating human-to-human interactions and not just human-machine ones, that we really ought to be looking to an art and to a discipline that's been grappling precisely with this issue for a really long time. So when an architect talks about constructing a space that is conducive to people interacting well or walking through it quickly, they presumably, whether they get it right or wrong, read an awful lot of social and cultural theory that informs that decision. And I'm not trying to be naively technologically deterministic here, but we can talk about these environments having these kinds of impacts, and that actually factors a lot into the kind of work that we do at the center when we try to engage our faculty to create environments that are educationally purposeful. But that can be applied, I think, pretty transparently to other cultural endeavors as well.